let's dive in. Lesson one. So this is a tool called You Can Book Me. All right. And if you go to the slides in this section, you can click on this link and this will take you to the article. But I just want to, I took some stuff from this article. So thank you. You Can Book Me. I hope you appreciate the plug. But I really liked what y'all laid out. Why is there so much growing adoption happening with this Calendly and this like calendar automation stuff in the first place? And you just need to get that aha moment of like going through this experience, this, you feeling the pain of the old way and then realizing that there's a better way to do it. And when you realize there's a better way to do it, the results it can have on you and your team and your business include, number one, increasing your team's productivity. All right, less time for you or your teammates, assistants to go into the minutia of like, oh, it's 10 a.m. Tuesday available. Well, about 2 p.m. Wednesday. Oh, no, not that. Okay, 3 weeks out or whatever. It's annoying. And more importantly, it's a waste of time. All right. So you can save more time that can go towards more impactful things every day. Every day. This is so impactful. Two, you could provide a better experience to your clients. It didn't matter if, it doesn't matter what vertical you're in. All right. You can provide a better customer experience. Three, I found this one really interesting. Online scheduling is vital and going to be increasingly vital to attracting and, more importantly, keeping your younger client base. Okay. Reality is younger folks don't always want to just pick up the phone and call. That's always the easiest. Pick up the phone and call. If they're going to answer, you get it done now. But that's not always the case. And some of these meetings require extra prep, like a podcast interview. I mean, what do I need to be prepared? Or, a deep dive consultation session, right? Like it's not just a phone call, you need to schedule it. And so, increasingly millennials and Gen Z want to go through a system like this, that they could just book a time that's convenient for them, get the instructions, and just do the meeting, and not have to worry about rescheduling or going back and forth or even calling the customer service line. Okay. And if you are an individual entrepreneur or a consultant, maybe having a direct line to you is not always effective for building your business. And so having a calendar tool like this can help organize everything. And that leads me to number four, which is creating the right systems to help you scale. If you're not creating these systems to scale, and if you don't have systems in place to scale, then you're not going to be able to go from 1 to 10 or 10 to 100, or even 100 to 1,000. And I mean, you might, with pure hustle, be able to go from, one sales call a week to 10, maybe even 50. But that's just so much that you have to track on your own, right? If you create the right systems, then you can help manage literally hundreds of appointments across multiple teammates easily. Okay, so let me show you how anyone can Aya. That's the point of this class, and the different ways that you can do it. If you're still trying to figure out, oh, how does this fit in my business or in my career? Think about it this way. Do you do exploration calls for partnerships, right? You could set an Aya for that. Do you have a podcast or do you interview folks for your blog? You can automate that. What about consultations? Do you charge for consultations? Do you offer a free audit? You can set that up and automate it too. You could even automate your like sales systems. If if the audit call is tied to a sales pitch, then you could set up an automatic follow-up email after your audit to get them into the sales flow, right? There's lots of different ways anyone can it really doesn't matter what career or vertical you're in. It doesn't matter if you're a doctor, you could be scheduling your appointments with your patients. If you're a consultant, you could be automating those appointments. You're tutoring clients, you could automate that and auto charge too. Sales appointments, Calendly is so amazing for salespeople. And even marketing, whether that's marketing partnerships or, like I said, the podcast stuff, whatever it is, I'm going to show you how to do it, and then you could just fly with it. Okay. One more thing, in lesson 7, we're going to go over some advanced ways to Aya, like hosting the virtual events, like I mentioned before, as well as building your teams. Okay. So without further ado, let's just dive into lesson number 2.